It's a good start to August with the NEC all share gaining over 1/3%. At least that's a much better showing today than we've seen with the market down somewhere in the region of 3.5% in the last 7 months, an underperformer.
Absolutely, Lerato. Thank you for having me on the program today. You'll see that the market closed as the last review was given at about 0.4% up today. It was driven by a couple of things. Stocks like Guinness, Total, WAPCO, had a good showing there. And I think that the news of the EcoBank Oceanic Bank TIA being signed, I mean, the speed at which that document has been signed over the weekend, I think that is giving the investors, some confidence, to continue to come into the market,
Right.
By time we can come to the specifics of what is driving the market, but, totally today, out of all the indexes, that is the NSE 30, the oil and gas index, the food and beverages index. I mean, I think the oil and gas and the food and beverage went up at about 0.23% for the food and beverage and 1.45% for the oil and gas index.
Your opinions of this TIA between Oceanic and EcoBank? I mean, so is Oceanic really set on a path of recapitalization? Is this a good deal?
It is a fantastic deal, Lerato. If you look at the total outstanding shares of that company, about 22 billion, and I mean, it traded about almost 5% up today, closing at 1 naira. Takes it about 22 billion. The market cap of EcoBank that is doing the deal is about 42 billion at 3 naira 40 kobo. It also, I mean, gained almost 5% today. I mean, the market has reacted very well to it. But let me say that, the program of the CBN, I think it's making quantum leaps, immediately after the announcement of the deadline in September. As we are today, about 4 banks have signed the TIA. We have 4 outstanding. And I think generally, if you look at the accounts of Oceanic, which was released last Friday on Nigerian Stock Exchange, it has very, very strong deposit for the international, or the regional growth that EcoBank wants. I think that, leveraging on that kind of balance sheet with a very strong deposit base will be good, absolutely good for the ETI franchise.
Okay, results coming through shortly. Dangote, I don't know whether you've had any opportunity to just take a cursory look, but just your impressions on it, Dangote Cement?
Absolutely. Dangote Cement, I mean, year on year was fantastic, I think. The PAT went from about 52.7 billion to about 59.6 billion this year. You will notice that the market did not react to that news. It's a bit shocking to me that the market did not react to it. I think it was the timing of the release of the result on Nigerian Stock Exchange, plus the fact that no corporate action was given on like last year, where an interim dividend was stated as the result were being released. So we expect more clarity on the state of that result tomorrow, and I believe that there will be, I mean, a positive reaction to that very, very good result.